2012, March 13th, about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've excavated the north unit to about 15 to 18 inches, and I'm looking to the north, and the only thing I've left to do is that shelf over there on top of that rock. I just pulled a knife, bottom of a preform or a knife base, just to the bottom right of that slab next to the plastic tub, and I'm carefully extracting the stone on top right there, because I found like a core up there and a half dozen flakes. It's a nice shelf where somebody could have set something they wanted to finish it later, or even a finished tool. So let's see what we find. We're going to try to leave this on, see if it works for a minute. I'm sifting all the dirt in here. There's my ugly puss. I'm sifting all the dirt in here. And I found a couple of knives when I first started. And then as I moved from the north to the south, towards the center of the unit, it got slow, just like it did when I dug it. There's not a lot of activity. In the center as far as napping goes. They did all their napping on this side. The north side of the shelter is definitely where the hearth was, and the major napping, whoever did it, could have been all done in one day, but I doubt it. But most of the debitage is over here, as well as the tools. Probably just about where my butt is, I found the best diagnostic, which was a Orient fishtail point, and I found another one towards the hearth. My digging tool today is a stick. That's what I'm using at the moment, just to cautiously pull this out. In case there's something in here. Come on, buddy, leave me a tool. Get out of here, bud. Yesterday we found what we think is some wampum over on the south end of the shelter. Didn't know what it was. There was these spiral, there's a flake, no, spiral pieces about 4 to 5 inches long. I thought they might just be a natural rock formation because they were black. I took them home, cleaned them up, their shell, and I started snooping around in the computer, and apparently they'd make wampum out of white whelk, which is W-H-E-L-K, elk like on the end, W-H-E-L-K. It's like conch that you find along the shore, same family. They would split the shell open, take off the big flared part, and they're looking for the spiral piece in the center. For some reason, that's what they wanted to make their beads out of, that they later would use for wampum, the white beads. The purple beads that look black to some people come from, how do you say it, quahog, which is Quehog. It's a regular, like, clam-looking shell that has a purple edge to it, sometimes blackish, and they would just use that dark spot, and that was worth more than the white wampum that I'm referring to from the spiral whelks that I picked 3 of them out of here on the south end. I saw somewhere the value was almost 2 to 1. And wampum was accepted as legal currency in the United States, believe it or not, till like 1783, I think I read, in all 13 colonies. So it was legal tender, and it was a bartering instrument. There's a flake. It was a bartering bartering instrument for the Indians. I'm not quite sure how it worked, but you know, I'll have to read some more on it. I don't know how those conch or whelks got up here. I can't believe they're only, the closest place they are is on Long Island and Nantucket Sound. So they could have, the trade network could have brought them up here. I don't know if they were usually manufactured down there, all the beads, and then traded up through the Hudson Valley. I don't know why I have the original material here. Maybe it's more common than I thought, but I've never seen them in my books. Here's another piece, another flake. I've never seen them in my books. Could be just something I'm not familiar with, and I'll know more when I get a chance to read up on it. Well, I'm not finding anything here. I'm trying. I sure don't want this rock to collapse on me. I will be the next pile of bones someone finds. Believe me, I've thought about it. I gotta be careful I don't undermine myself here. There's another little flake. The flakes, well, it's almost like he sat outside and napped, and they just like exploded, made it all the way into this corner of the shelter. Because these are really small flakes up here. About it. Oh. Well, I probably picked about 20 flakes out of there, plus that knife base and that biface. Alright, we're gonna kill this for now.